And let's dig into this a little bit further with journalist and political pundit Cal Thomas. His new book, A Watchman in the Night, What I Have Seen Over 50 Years of Reporting in America, is out now. So, Cal, thank you for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
My goodness, is there a lot to unpack here. For starters, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Post, the Washington Post, others have already uncovered a lot of ethically questionable, alleged activity by Hunter Biden. But so far, nobody has found evidence of wrongdoing by President Biden. So my question to you, what are you expecting Oversight Committee Chairman Comer to bring forward this morning?
Well, he's been telegraphing it for several days in many television appearances. And he says that the Biden family has set up all of these LLC corporations and laundered money through them, my word, but that's the effect of what he's done, allegedly, from foreign interests. Now, we know that, and we've had President Biden bragging that he had gotten a Ukraine prosecutor fired on the condition that they wouldn't get any U.S. aid if the Ukrainians didn't fire him. So that's only the tip of the iceberg. There have been a lot of allegations around the Biden family businesses about Hunter Biden, not only his paintings, but his work with Burisma, for which he had absolutely no qualifications, being paid a huge amount of money just because of who his father is. So we're going to see. Let's see if Mr. Comer has some hard evidence, and if he does, what they're going to do with it. This is one of the reasons that people got a Republican majority in the House of Representatives to investigate some of these things.
And to look into stuff like that. Yes. And my question, another question for you, Cal, what do you make of the timing of this? Because to me, if Republicans were truly worried that the DOJ either wouldn't issue an indictment or issued an indictment that was more of just a slap on the wrist, why not do this long before today?
Well, they didn't have the power. I mean, I would say that the Justice Department, the FBI, and even the CIA have been corrupted for some time. These are reasons why the various committees in Congress, in the House, now headed by Republicans, are looking into these matters, and they should look into these matters. But I would go further than this. You know, we got to get away from this tit for tat business. There are serious issues that need to be resolved. We have a debt of over $31 trillion. We got the open border. We've got crime in our streets. We got criminals being let out of prison or not even put in prison in the first place. Felonies reduced to misdemeanors.
Right.
These are things that the American people really care about. And while this other stuff is important and people need to be held accountable, we've got some serious things that go beyond whatever corruption there may be in the Biden family.
And Cal, I do have one more question for you. We just have a few seconds left. But as you have heard, Congressman Comer is predicting today will be, quote, a judgment day for the White House and for the president. Do you see this going anywhere with the Biden Justice Department? I mean, does this move the needle whatsoever?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see. We'll see how the media treat it, and we'll see what the evidence is. If he's got hard evidence, I think the pressure is going to be on the Attorney General and the rest of the people at the Justice Department, who Biden has said is independent and make their own decisions. Let's see. It could be a major issue in the next campaign.
Okay, we will wait to see. Cal Thomas, thanks again, sir. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.